if somebody finds himself in that place of darkness. Light up that space. To grow, to open up, is the same as to bring light into the things. Right now, you are not feeling well, you are suffering, you are not sleeping well, you are not in the mood to do anything. There is that type of restlessness of the mind. It's too dark. There are people that went through these type of situations but found a way to move on. What did they do? This is what matters to me. I think it's not going to happen if you have a person who during the lifetime is used to waste a lot of energy, waste a lot of lifetime. Even if you give him an afterlife, it's going to be the same. From where should this switch of mentality suddenly come? Waiting for better times to come, that you change something about you, is not going to happen. It's an illusion. You want to bring out something good, something, the better version about yourself. It's not going to happen in the next life. What you do right now, this is what you take to whatever going to come afterwards. There is something we need to learn. And that one is rain. R-A-I-N. Rain. The R is standing for recognize. Whatever emotional state comes up, happiness, sadness, fear, depression, jealousy, rain, R, recognize. Recognize first of all what type of feeling is it that's coming up. The A is standing for acknowledge or accept. If there is fear, if there is jealousy, if there is anger, if there is something and you realize it about yourself, number one is you accept it. You say, yes, okay, at this moment I feel really angry. Yeah, I feel really sad. I feel the fear which is coming up. So that acknowledgement, meaning you try to stop yourself from trying to separate it. Because you can only adjust something if it is a part of you. Only if I have a connection to my emotion, to my state, only then I can change it. This is why that word A, that acknowledgement or that acceptance, is something which is like really important. Then the I is standing for investigation. Investigation means you recognize it, you accepted it, and now you investigate. Investigate can mean you ask the questions a detective would ask you. Why? Why is it coming up? Because of what did it come up? What did it trigger? Could it be that there is something in the past that now led to the fact that it's coming up inside of you? Investigation about that field of emotion that came up there. And the last one now, the N, is normally standing in Buddhist terms for non-identification. So non-identification means if you think something, you are able to recognize it. That means if we go to the cinema and you watch an action movie, then you can see on the screen, you have on the screen the action images. Sometimes you go to the cinema, but on the screen you have a horror movie. So on the screen are running different images. But all these images are only possible to be seen because the background of the action movie and of the horror movie is the screen. If you take the screen away, it doesn't matter what image you are projecting, there is nothing that's able to project it. So that screen is the same like in the Chinese or in the Asian ways. We sometimes say the clouds, they are like the thoughts. But the thoughts, they can only appear, or the clouds can only appear because the underlying big is the sky. So there are the clouds within the sky. There are the images of the movie on the screen. And there are the emotions that come up on behalf of your perception that is existing. So that means what you have, what we all have, is we are able to perceive. And some people, based on something that is triggering them, sometimes they perceive the anger coming up. They perceive the sadness is coming up. So these emotional states, they can be perceived. If they can be perceived, then it means they are not you. Because you are the one who sees them. And non-identification means that you can witness for yourself that these things are like clouds that sometimes pop up in the sky. And just like every cloud ever on this earth, neither of these clouds ever stayed. It's only sometimes a sequence, an episode within your lifetime. And this idea of non-identification is something that is relating into this direction. Yeah? Meaning that you understand, that you see why this fear came up, with what it is related to, and ultimately also see that there is no substance to it. They see no other option. It's like a one-way street. And this is something that I think with the opening of possibilities, they need to be educated just in the same way. That's all what this is about. People need to know options. If nobody puts additional options in their minds, they cannot see it by themselves. And intention is what fuels life. Intention fuels life. You want to have quality life. And that automatically only means for me, you fill up every moment and everything that you do, you are the one who fills it up with quality. You don't wait for anything to happen to make something be out of quality. You are the one, we are the one who can fill up whatever we're doing with quality. Everywhere we try to put as much as we can, that reminder inside again. Be mindful. Know what you're doing. Put intention behind it. Don't do things empty. No matter what it is. It is that reminder. It is up to your intention. It is your thoughts that is fueling the quality of life. And therefore, these are always just reminders. That's why we need to have structures, we need to have some method to reconnect us again, that remind us again. Remember, mindfulness is key. Intention is key. Be mindful. Remember yourself again. There's a different key for each door. Figure out which one is the right key to open that one person. I think it's time to really give sense, to give purpose, and to give an understanding to the things that you're encountering in this lifetime. Mindfulness. That word is out in this world so often right now. But take your time and think about it. What does it actually refer to? How can you personally use that word? Mindfulness is not the absence of thoughts. You are not trying to get rid of the thoughts. Mindfulness means your mind is full. Mindful. It is full of something that you chose. You individually chose. This is my purpose. This is my intention of why I'm doing something. You do your work, put some intention behind it. You are speaking to a person, be clear about your intention. Why are you speaking to the person? You are texting something, be clear about what is your intention. Why are you typing it? And stop doing stuff in this world that doesn't mean anything to you and that has no intention. Because the whole point about why do I need this intention? Because only intention mobilizes energy. And why do we need mobilized energy? Because only mobilized energy is creating something. What do I mean? If you continue doing stuff without intention, the result is going to be the same. You create nothing. Yeah, so it's like you never sent the messages because they were empty. And so this is the moment now where you practice from the moment you wake up in the morning. Don't do unnecessary things. Brushing the teeth is not unnecessary. There is a purpose behind it. There's an intention behind this. You want your teeth to be healthy. That is an intention. You drink the coffee. You would like that you wake up a little bit more and be a little bit more active. Why do you want to be a little bit more active? Because with that extra power, with that extra energy, you can work more efficiently. You can work more. You can work better. You can do more things the whole day long. And why would you want that? Because you want to help. You want to contribute to something bigger. There is a whole range of intention that each individual can put into his daily life. Yeah? I can't say what are you supposed to, what type of intention you're supposed to put in there. That is the special part. That it is not about what you do. It is about how you do the stuff. How you are writing the messages. How you are communicating with people. How you are walking through this lifetime. It doesn't matter what you do. It's the how.